Let us learn a new lesson for today, which is the operations of integers. So there are 4 operations that we have to know. First is the addition of integers. Addition of integers. There are rules to follow when we have to add integers. So integers are also what we call number or signed numbers. So if we add all positive integers, like for example, so we need to consider like integers with like sign. So like sign, like signs. So example, let's try this example. Positive 5 plus positive 4. Remember, these are positive integers. So when you add, and try to see that the signs are all positive. You have positive 5 and a positive 5. So simply add the 2 numbers. So we have 9. And what would be the sign if they're all like signs? That is still a positive 9. Another example. What if this example? Negative 3 plus negative 2. Try to see the sign. They are all negative. So we consider it like signs. So how do we add that? So we have 3 plus 2. That is 5. And then you try to copy the common sign, which is negative. So negative 3 plus negative 2 is equals to negative 5. Thus, this will be the rule if you will be adding integers with like signs. So just simply let us repeat. If all positive, simply add it and you will have a positive integers. Like for example, 5 plus 4 is equals to 9. And what if the other way, like all negative? So we have negative 3 plus negative 2 is equals to negative 5. That means you simply add the numbers and then just copy the common sign, which is negative 5. So this will be the thing or the rules if you're adding integers with like signs. And the other way is unlike signs. Okay. So let's try to have unlike signs. Okay, so we have unlike signs. We mean unlike signs if they're not of the same signs. The other one is a positive or a negative. So let's say for example this one. If we have positive 6 plus, let's say, negative 4 is equals to what? So this one here is a positive integer and the other one is a negative integer. So what would be the rules if we have unlike signs? So we get the absolute value of this. That means that if they are unlike signs, you need to subtract the absolute. You need to subtract the numbers. So we've got 6 minus 4 is equals to 2. And then you simply have to copy the sign with a greater value. So you have a greater value, which is 6, the positive 6, and the sign is positive. So our answer must be positive 2. So that means 6 plus negative 4 is equals to 2. Another example, if we have this negative 10 plus, let's say for example, this is positive 7. Okay, try to see, we have a negative integer and a positive integer. So they are unlike signs. So when you add this, you simply subtract the numbers. So that is 10 minus 7 is equals to 3. And you get the sign of the greater value, the greater number. Yeah? So if you have this negative 10 here and we have this 7 here, so that means the greater absolute value of that number is negative 10. So simply get the negative. So we have here a negative 3. So again, let's try to see here. Let's go back. So 6 plus negative 4 is equals to 2. Simply subtract because they are unlike sign. And just copy the sign which has a greater absolute value, which is a positive. So that means it's a positive 2. So another one is a negative 10 plus 7. So if you have negative 10 plus 7, subtract the value, we have 3. And then the greater absolute value with the sign is negative. So that means negative 3. So this will happen for addition of integers. So that means for like signs and unlike signs. So probably you have to learn also how to do the other operations. Okay? So thank you. And okay pa, try ko na ada pa.